ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिधि नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे यं प्रवचन्तम् अनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातर आहुजावा पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवो विनेदुः तं सर्वभूतं हृदिमन्मुनिमानतोऽस्मि यस्वानुभावम् अखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपम् अतिथितिशतां तमोन्दं संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं तं व्यासूनम् उपयामि गुरुमुनीनां मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गृह्यत्कृपातमः वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यमीश्वरम्. So, welcome back again for this wonderful session. I don't know why only three of you are here. Let's expect more devotees also joining the session. So, last week we were discussing about Rupa Goswami's pastimes, great pastime, Rupa Goswami, things like that. So let's continue the Goswamis, the pastimes. Very importantly, we have to understand that how the Goswamis, what are the struggles which they have undergone. So it was such an extreme struggle, an extraordinary struggle, and the sacrifice which they have made is really remarkable. And if at all, if you are still remembering the Goswamis, it's only because of their sacrifice. It's because of their achievement which they have done. It's so remarkable. Just imagine that how Tektva Turdam Ashesha Mandalapatim, they were Ashesha Mandalapati. They were holding so much property, so much money. They renounced everything. They renounced their wealth. They renounced their power. They renounced their prestige, everything. Wealth, power, prestige, everything they renounced. And they were criticized by the caste brahmanas, and the Sanatana Goswami was imprisoned, and Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, he got so much of disease while he was traveling to an escape from the prison, coming to Varanasi to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So much struggles. And also Chaitanya Prabhu was to say that go and stay in Vrindavan, go and stay in Vrindavan. Nowadays, Vrindavan, we get big hotels, big place to stay, chatras. The food is available. Varieties of food is available. Hotels are there, restaurants are there. And that time, Chaitanya was saying, go to Vrindavan, go to Vrindavan. Vrindavan, what was there? It was a dense forest, lot of wild animals, has no proper roads, and only few inhabitants were there in Vrindavan. Extreme hot or cold. Just imagine. And there was no temples also. Okay, we'll go to some temples, have some prasadam, have some facility. Nothing was there. So, because everything was buried, everything was lost. So Chaitanya Prabhu used to send them, send them for a mission to find out Radha Kund, where is Radha Kund, to find out where is Shama Kund, where is Govinda Kund, where is everything, the Leela Stalis. And they used to go. They never used to say a question. So Chaitanya Prabhu, it's very harsh climate there. There's no food available there, and there's no good hotels available there. They never said that. Nidrahara viharakadi vijito. Nidrahara viharakadi vijito. They had conquered the sleep. They had conquered the eating. They had conquered the recreation and bodily comforts. Nidrahara viharakada vijito. Vijito. They had completely conquered. Vijita, Vijaya. They have not been bogged down, been troubled by hunger. They have not been troubled by and asleep. They've not been troubled by bodily comforts. So much, right? Even if you see Raghunath Das Goswami, he used to have some little buttermilk once in a day. That's all. And he used to eat what Raghunath Das Goswami's Vairagya is such a pinnacle of Vairagya, where he used to first Raghunath Das Goswami used to stand in front of Jagannath Puri, and whoever gives him some dakshina or some money, and he used to eat food. Then when Chaitanya Prabhu got to know this, then Chaitanya was not happy. And Raghunath Das Goswami, then he got to know Chaitanya Prabhu's heart. And immediately he left that and used to go and ask from the booth. There was some the prasadam booth on the stall, and they used to give some prasadam and he used to eat. And even he wanted to please Chaitanya Prabhu furthermore, and even gave up that also. And used to go behind the Jagannath temple where they used to reject the rejected rice, a thrown rice, and a spoiled rice was thrown out on the backside of Jagannath temple. And that was eaten by cows, that was eaten by the bulls, that was eaten by the dogs, pigs, and everywhere, any other animal. And that one, Raghunath Das Goswami used to collect those things and used to wash it nicely and used to eat. And just imagine, Sanatana Goswami was such old, he had become so old, and still he never gave up the doing parikrama of the Govardhan. Every day is to do. And that's what Krishna himself felt very pained about this. And he himself, he gave that Shila, Govardhan Shila. You might have seen in Radha Damodar temple, where there is the footprint of Krishna, the footprint of cow, and his lati, and Krishna's flute. That you don't have to go to Govardhan and do parikrama every day. You have become old. So just do parikrama of this Shila, and it is as good as doing parikrama. That's what nowadays, in Radha Damodar, the people do parikrama 4 rounds. So they refuse all the comfortable things which was there. They rejected, they sacrificed so much. And Rupa Goswami used to eat very little and sleep very little and used to spend more time in writing. There's a lot of physical hardships this all Goswamis had undergone. Just imagine they all has to walk and go. There was, even when Raghunath Das Goswami, he escaped from his house, he walked and went and met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from Bengal to Vrindavan, and hundreds of kilometers. Twice he goes. Sanatana Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Gopala Bhatta Goswami, Jiva Goswami. And there was no proper hospitals in Vrindavan. Nowadays there are some hospitals. There was no hospitals there. And some disease happens, they have to manage with that in the forest. And hunger, whenever they're hungry, they used to go and beg madhukari in front of a few Brahmana's house, and whatever they used to give, some rotten chapatis or something, they used to eat that. So just imagine that how much struggles and sacrifices Goswamis have undergone. And at the same time, what did he do? Not simply sitting there, doing some sacrifice, doing some tapasya like this, like Hatha yogis. No, they have enormous amount of literary contribution made by them. So much literary contribution was made by Goswamis, despite all the challenges. And there was no printing press, and all the manuscripts has to be rewritten or copied by hand only. If you want to copy that, you have to write it again. And all the reference material, nowadays reference material are available. We can keep 4-5 books and write on book. There's no reference book. Reference material was there. Just imagine some Purana, some Upanishad, some Pancharatra. You have to get some quotes. Very difficult to, because that is a Muslim rule that time. So it was very difficult for the manuscripts to be got. Despite all those things, such a wonderful and amazing amount of monumental work they did, like Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, thousands of verses. Ujjwala Niramani, Haribhakti Vilasa. Appa Haribhakti Vilasa, such a huge literature. I'm still struggling to finish that. It has 18 chapters, and one chapter has some 600, 800 verses. Shat Sandarbhas, Jiva Goswami wrote Shat Sandarbhas. So just imagine, despite all the struggles, even some Smarta Brahmanas were opposing because it was a new culture, it's a new way of the approaching Krishna and doing bhakti. And at the same time, Goswamis in their own life, they saw the separation of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from them. He disappeared. Just imagine how much suffering, how much emotional feeling they would have undergone, isn't it? Because they had personally had association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, Jiva Goswami. All of them had a personal association with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That's what is He Radhe, He Rujade, Vike Chidate, He Nanda Suno Kutaha. Say they're always they're wandering Vrindavan, separation from Radha and Krishna. And that after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's disappearance, and their separation became more intensified. Just imagine. So it's not so easy to talk about this Goswamis, and they used to stay one tree one day and second tree other day because they're not been attached to one tree or second tree. So much wild animals, so much mosquitoes, some insects. There's no soft cushion to sleep. There's no light in the night to do something. They have to use some lamps. Just imagine, I was just thinking how much is Goswamis have contributed. It's very difficult to even imagine. Such is a great contribution of all Goswamis. So here, Rupa Goswami was such a great exalted personality. And that Rupa Goswami last time till Govinda Dev, that how he got the Govinda Dev deity we had discussed. So this is very much important for us to understand from here that the real wealth is what? Is a devotional service to Krishna is a real wealth. Actually, all three of you who are listening now, the real wealth, real Aishwarya, what we have got is really what is no devotional service to Krishna. That we got an opportunity to serve Krishna and mind to serve Krishna, associate with devotees. Others outside people are bereft of this. They have money, they have name, fame, anything like that, but they don't have they are bereft of devotional service to Krishna. And that is the one which can have that eternal wealth, life after life. Everything they have to leave and go. What is there in this material world? Whatever they have achieved or earned. But what we have to earn is then afterlife. What matters is what after life. So that never diminishes, right? So we are also fortunate to get this wealth. And this wealth is such a wonderful. For this wealth, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami are examples to show that this material wealth is insignificant. Leave this material wealth. Materially, you become very wealthy or influential position in the society. They gave up everything. They showed that what is really sacred, which is really truthful, what is really important, the real wealth, the eternal wealth. So so that this Goswamis have so showed our life how to lead our life in the way. So this last week we had gone through this the pastime of how Rupa Goswami he goes to the Vrindavan and stays in Subudhi Raya's house for a month or so. Then again he comes back to Jagannath Puri and he meets Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and there Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he introduces. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu introduces Rupa Goswami to all the devotees of Vrindavan, all devotees of Jagannath Puri when in this thing. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so happy Chaitanya was so happy, and he was expressing his great happiness to the no, that Rupa Goswami is a great scholar, has come, and he will be writing all literatures and things like that. And that's what all the devotees of Vrindavan, they were so astonished. They were so astonished at why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is glorifying Rupa Goswami so much. So, and Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, they used to stay in the Haridas Thakur's house. Haridas Thakur, if you know where Jagannath Puri temple is there, in furthermore, say 200 meters away from Jagannath Puri temple, is Haridas Thakur's ashram, where Haridas Thakur used to stay below the one Bakula tree. So there, so Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami used to stay along with the Haridas Thakur, because they used to think themselves as a mlecha. So you see, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, they are from the Gauda Saraswata Brahmana community. And because they had association with the Nawab Hussain Shah, that Muslim ruler, and they had considered themselves as the class, low caste. They're not thinking themselves as not qualified to enter the temple. Uh, and we should honor the social custom. The social custom is what that we are all mlechas, so Brahmana should not touch us. Even today, just imagine, even today, some people are not allowed in Jagannath Puri. Like Muslims and they're not allowed in Jagannath Puri. So they themselves considered that why to agitate, there's a social custom, a social status there, and why to agitate that. So they refused to enter even the temple. And just imagine, because of their such humility, Chaitanya Prabhu himself used to go to their house and take prasadam to their house. And they are just a used to stay. And Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami also stay whenever they are in Jagannath Puri. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu introduces that this is Rupa Goswami, and he was such a great minister in Nawab Hussain Shah, and he has sacrificed everything, and he has come to our movement to spread this movement and all those things. He was expressing, and finally Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Please take the dust of the lotus, dust from the lotus feet of all the Vaishnavas," and immediately. He was so just imagine, Rupa Goswami was a big scholar. He was so wealthy person and so many things. But immediately when Chaitanya said, and immediately he went to each and every devotee and begged from them for their blessings, and also took the dust, the foot dust from their feet, and put on their head. And this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all the devotees saw that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so happy by Rupa Goswami's action. And seeing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu happy, all the devotees were also happy. So very importantly, really a sincere devotee, if there's a sincere devotee, he gets happiness when he sees other devotee has been blessed by the God, blessed by Guru and Krishna, blessed by Guru and Gauranga and Vaishnavas. Very important lesson that we have to learn is, you know what? When we see that other devotees are getting more blessings, more service, more opportunities in devotional service, and we should be also happy. We should not. We should be more happy, and that is the real sincerity of a devotee. And otherwise, we will say, "Oh, why it is getting only for him? Why not for me?" So this Prabhupada says that a sincere devotee derives great pleasure, gets great pleasure, great happiness by seeing other devotee getting special mercy. That is a one wonderful learning you have to know. So here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so Rupa Goswami on his way from Vrindavan, he stayed 1 month in Vrindavan and he came to Jagannath Puri. On his way, he goes to Satyabhamapura. There is one Satyabhamapura. In Satyabhamapura, he stayed for a while. And in Satyabhamapura, it so happened, Satyabhama, Mother Satyabhama, she came in his dream in one of the night. And she appeared in his dream and told him that you should write Krishna's Dwarka Leela and Vrindavan Leela and make one play. Play means, one nataka, one drama kind play. And it should be completely different. Uh, should do this at your drama. You should be doing such a great thing. But seeing that drama, people should get infused. They should be infused with the bhakti just by seeing the drama. See, nowadays we have movies, right? We have movies, you get inspiration by seeing movies. So here Rupa Goswami got a dream where Satyabhama appeared in Rupa Goswami's dream, and she said that please write such a wonderful drama of Krishna Dwarka Leela, Krishna's Vrindavan Leela, and by doing, your play should be such a wonderful play that anyone who sees that play, the drama, the people should get the Krishna Bhakti within them. So then I used to stay there in Jagannath Puri for a long time. And in Jagannath Puri, I used to serve the all the devotees there. And once it so happened when in the Haridas Thakur house, in the ashram, when Rupa Goswami was busy in writing, so Chaitanya Prabhu immediately comes. And he comes to the kutir and he sat next to the Rupa Goswami and he started noticing. And immediately Rupa Goswami offers his obeisances and everything and offers prayers. And Chaitanya Prabhu took the leaflet, that Talapatri, where Rupa Goswami was writing. And Chaitanya Prabhu picked that the palm leaf, the Talapatri, and he was so astonished, was so struck, he was so awestruck with that, and he was so pleased because of the Rupa Goswami's handwriting, that he used to say, the Chaitanya Prabhu says that your handwriting is just like a pearls, a row of pearls, beautifully writing. That Chaitanya Rupa Goswami's handwriting is still there in Vrindavan Institute. There is one in Vrindavan Institute. There is the place in Vrindavan where they've exhibited Rupa Goswami's writings and everything. And in one verse, Chaitanya Prabhu, he sees that Rupa Goswami has written such a wonderful glorification of the holy name. And what is the glorification of the holy name? What is the glorification of the holy name? And he says that I do not know. He said that the verse says like this: the name of Krishna is such a wonderful that the two syllable Krishna, right, in Sanskrit also Kr and Shna. So it's so nectarian that that when this holy name it dances on my tongue. So when this holy name dances on my tongue, one tongue is not sufficient. I need millions of tongues. I need millions of years. I need millions of years like that. So very much important. Then hearing this immediately, then Haridas Thakur was so happy that this is the first time I'm hearing a verse glorifying the holy name. So just imagine that how Rupa Goswami had understood Chaitanya Prabhu's heart, and he knew what Chaitanya Prabhu's heart was. And that's what Chaitanya Prabhu used to always glorify Rupa Goswami in front of everyone. And Chaitanya Prabhu, so Rupa Goswami stayed in Jagannath Puri for a while, for probably 8 to 10 months. And after that, again, Chaitanya Prabhu, he requests that then your important mission is in Vrindavan. Please go. Why are you staying here? And Rupa Goswami didn't want to leave Chaitanya Prabhu and go. So somehow with a great separation, with a heavy heart, so Rupa Goswami, then Rupa Goswami somehow he just a moment. Sorry for the interruption.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, I have one question, Prabhu.
Just a moment. Some important message I've got. Yes. What is the question?
So, since you said that there is an institute wherein the handwriting is preserved, so is it that even the Nalanda University, which was destroyed long years ago, so even there the scriptures were kept and it was destroyed and recovered, something like that happened, Prabhu? The scripture?
Nalanda University was during the Ashoka period. That was in the second century,
Very
third century. That is Ashoka period.
not now. Okay.
No, no. This is in the 15th century, right? For 40,
Okay.
15th, 16th century.
Okay, okay, Prabhu.
So, so there's and many of these writings of Goswamis, many of this called as Grantha Samadhi Mandir. Grantha Samadhi, one place is there near Rangji Mandir. That means the Goswamis, they knew they wrote so much literature, but they're seeing that the people in the Kali Yuga are so dumb and deaf. Mean to say they're so buddhos, so ignorant and unintelligent, and they're not able to accept this, not able to understand the leelas of Krishna and Radha and other many things. So they have buried. It's called the Grantha Samadhi. They buried so many literatures below that, and made one gumbas that is still there in Rangji Temple, near Rangji Temple. That is there, and many of this literature. It so happened it was there in many of the went because it was in the Goswamis. It went on through their lineage, and many of these Goswamis families did not give value to the Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Shet Goswami's literature, and everything was lost. Everything was sold out like paper, like with put out paper outside like that. So it was lost, and this Vrindavan Institute is was the founder. Probably some 100 years back, he was little educated in that in Mathura, Vrindavan district. And once when he went to the Yamuna to take bath, he saw that some Talapatri, that manuscript leaves were thrown, and he felt so much pain about that. And he collected all those things, and he started collecting and making everything available and preserving those literatures like that. And that's how all those literature has come into place now. It's only because of Bhaktivinoda Thakur Maharaj and Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada that they institutionalized the whole thing, and books started coming for the common public to use. Otherwise, before it was nothing was available. So anyway, so here Rupa Goswami was so completely he was dedicated and to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's words, and immediately he left Vrindavan, and with a great heart, he left Vrindavan, and there in Vrindavan, every day he used to meditate upon different holy places and staying places and things like that. And it so happened, people used to ask, how is Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami are staying in Vrindavan? So as I said before, where they're sleeping, what they're living, what they're eating, please tell us their activities. So these devotees would, the people used to go to Vrindavan and meet Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami. They used to come to Jagannath Puri. They used to go to Bengal, Navadvip. They used to ask about the activities of Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, and they used to explain that this Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami are staying, under one tree, and one night in one tree and a different tree the other night, and it's so cold, and sometimes in the morning so hot, and practically, sometimes, see, nowadays we have Gillette creams and shaving creams and things like where they used to get the blades for shaving. uh, so just imagine. And they used to go to some houses, nearby few houses, and they used to beg few things. And whatever they used to get, they used to eat as a madhukari, that's all. And they used to have the clothes also, not like some malls and some company branded clothes we get it. No. They used to take some discarded quilts, discarded clothes, and they used to stitch it by themselves and they used to wear. And 20 hours, no, in among 24 hours, 20 hours they used to engage themselves, and only 2 hours they used to sleep, and always used to chant. They used to write literatures, literature of literature, literature of literature. And they used to always chant the name of Krishna and always completely absorbed in the meditating about the Krishna's pastimes and Leela. And that's how they were able to find out so many holy places of Vrindavan. Right now, when we go, we get we get so much benefited, right? So they were so much completely committed to fulfill what? To fulfill Chaitanya Prabhu's order. That we have to understand. Uh, so similarly, when Prabhupada is saying that you have to chant this many rounds, 16 rounds, to read one hour of my books and do devotional service, if Prabhupada is saying we should be committed in fulfilling the desire of our Guru. And this how automatically things will be revealed, just like Rupa Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, and all. The lost places was revealed to them either through dream, either through many other things, and that used to manifest in their dreams, and they used to excavate those places and build temples like that. So So last week we discussed about one of the important pastime of how Govinda Dev was excavated by Rupa Goswami, and he used to Rupa Goswami used to always lament, and then always sit next to the Yamuna river, and he used to always lament because this were the three important deities: Radha Govinda, Radha Gopinatha, and Radha Madan Mohan. So the word was known, and everyone knew the folklore and the literatures, the common literature before Goswami's. Some literature was there. They knew that the Vajranabha had made three set of deities because of the Muslim rule, because of the atrocities of Buddhist and many things like that, and everything was completely lost. So he was always meditating, and he gets a dream where a boy comes to him and he explains to him that he holds his hand and he goes to one place called the Gomatitila, a small hillock, and he says that this is a place where the cow every day she sheds her milk over here. And immediately when Rupa Goswami he was so happy, so jubilant, and he immediately got up and he saw, oh, this is just dream. But next day he goes to that, he finds that where's the Gomatitila, and finally he excavates with the help of all Vrijavasis, and the beautiful temple was built. So just imagine that how Govinda Dev appeared, and later again, as I said, Aurangzeb rule, after say 100 years, Aurangzeb rule again, the deity was shifted to Jaipur, and now it is in the Govinda Dev Ji is in Jaipur temple. That all these things we discussed in the last week. So today, one more important pastime we'll discuss, and in today's session. So it so happened. Um, just a moment. Some important message is there. I'm extremely sorry for that. Someone is in Nepal. They're asking, so, yeah, sorry. So, one of the important pastime was the Ter Kadamba. So, many years back, probably 15 years back, I had been to, I was, I like exploring new places, things like that. So, um, I had gone to that place called as a Ter Kadamba, where Rupa Goswami used to have his kutir there, and the kutir was there, and Rupa Goswami used to always meditate there and write literatures. So the Ter Kadamba is next to the Nandagaon. So it is a Krishna's village where Krishna used to stay there, Nandagaon. And next to that Ter Kadamba is the Kunda, where Sanatana Goswami used to stay. So here Rupa Goswami used to spend a lot of time below the Kadamba trees and used to write the literature. Basically, used to write the sometimes whenever he used to write the Viraha Bhav of Radha and Krishna, the leaves of the Ter Kadamba used to fall, it seems. And whenever Rupa Goswami used to write the meeting pastime of Radha and Krishna, and the new sprouts used to come, it seems, and flowers used to blossom, it seems. So even the Terkadamba used to understand and appreciate the greatness and of Rupa Goswami's writings. So it so happened. Um, Nearby, that is a Pavan Sarovar. It's a very big the pond, Pavan Sarovar. It's all comes next to the walkable distance from Nandagaon. So there is a Terkadamba where Sanatana Goswami used to stay, and Sanatana Goswami had already become very old, and because of his lot of austerities and sacrifice, things like that, and practically he was so weak. So Rupa Goswami, he just thought in his mind. Oh, that was one day, one special day. It was where Sanatana Goswami's birthday was. And Rupa Goswami just thought, yo, today is my brother's birthday, and he is so weak. So if I would have got some rice, milk, and sweet, so that I could have prepared one sweet meal for him and offered him on his birthday, so that he could also have nourished himself, and he could have come out from his sickness and old age, things like that. Could have become more strength would have come, because just imagine, he just imagine of preparing a kheer. Nowadays we go to mall and instant kheer we can put in hot milk or hot water, mix it, and kheer is there and offer to Krishna and you can drink. Just 5 minutes job, instant mix. Just imagine, Rupa Goswami is thinking that I want to get a kheer. Where you will get the milk? Where you get the sweetener? Where you get the semai or whatever it is, rice, because they used to always beg and get whatever Madhukari used to get. So all ingredients was very difficult for them. So he was just contemplating like this, and he was busy in writing the literatures. So immediately it so happened, one young girl came. One young girl, a small girl, she came, and she said that Baba, actually, no, brought this milk. This is 21st day, because initial when the cow gives birth to a calf, till 20 days they don't milk it, because that will be a hard milk only meant for the calves. So generally the people don't drink those milk. So after the 20 days or 25 days or a month like that, people start milking the cow. So then that small girl with the small pot and small other ingredients, she comes to the Rupa Goswami and she says that my mother has sent this the pot of milk to you and some other ingredients. So please honor this. And she said only after you honor, so we can honor, because you are such a great Baba, such a great person here. And this is our the first calf of this cow, and she has sent this milk. And Rupa Goswami was very busy in writing the literature. So he said that Lali, they used to call Lali and Lala. Lala means for the boys, small boys, and Lali means for the young girls, young small Vrajavasis. So they used to call like that. She and Rupa said, Lali, I don't have time. I'm writing something. Please, if you want, you can just cook and go. If possible, you can cook and go, because he said he said that you just keep it there and go. But she was said, no, my mother said she has given the milk, she has given the rice and the sugar, sweetener, everything. And she even said that if you're very busy, then I should cook and I should offer to you. And even Rupa Goswami said, okay, if you know cooking, okay, do cooking and leave it there and go. And immediately, she started cooking. She brought some firewood and got some patra and started cooking that whole sweet rice. And after the sweet rice was cooked, and she said, Baba, this sweet rice is cooked now, and please take this. So then Rupa Goswami is very happy. Oh, Lali, I was also thinking about how to offer this one to my elder brother. My elder brother Sanatana Goswami, because it was his birthday. Probably it's a Lord's grace that no, you have come and you have given. Everything was such a wonderful coincidence. So thank you for that. And immediately she goes away. And Rupa Goswami was very happy. So, the sweet rice is ready, hot sweet rice is ready. And immediately he takes the sweet rice, the whole patra, to the Pavan Sarovar where Sanatana Goswami was meditating. And when as he was meditating there, and immediately it so happened, Sanatana Rupa Goswami goes and he offers this wonderful sweet rice to him. And Sanatana Goswami was very astonished. Haribol, where did you get this milk and this rice and sweetener and everything, and you made cooking and all those things? Where did you get a time? First of all, you're so busy. How did you? Then Rupa Goswami started explaining that no, one small. Actually, I was thinking about making some sweet rice for you, and as I was busy also, and the local some small girl she came and she cooked and she has offered this to us. And Sanatana Goswami started doubting it. Who would come and cook and offer like this? Generally, they will give some milk or give it and go. Who will cook and offer like this and go? No, it's not possible. And he started tasting it. The moment he started tasting it, his hair, all the hairs in his body started, stood up and started trembling. And there's a lot of symptoms of ecstasy within him. And immediately he started saying that, Hari Baba, what you have done? This is so nectarian, it's so ambrosia, so amruta that it is cooked by Shrimati Radharani herself, and she has come in the form of a small girl, and yes, she has cooked, and she wanted to satisfy your desire to feed me, and she has come. This is not good. This is so. Please pay attention that from today onwards, you should never ever think of satisfying yourself or satisfying me. And we have come here for what? We have come here to serve Shrimati Radharani. We have come here to fulfill the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And what you have done here, you have done such a offensive thing and making Srimati Radharani come over here and cook and things like that. But finally, the whole sweet rice was so nectarian, both of them, who completely finished it. And then Rupa Goswami, when Rupa Goswami was sitting, as Sanatana Goswami was his elder brother, he circumambulates Rupa Goswami, even though you know younger brother, and you have seen Srimati Radharani, and you have personally she has fulfilled your desire, and he offers his obeisances and prayers to Rupa Goswami. So this is a wonderful pastime of one of the Rupa Goswami where this pastime happens in Tergadamba that there. And like this, many other pastimes are there, and we'll see in the next session because this session is till 8:15. And many wonderful sessions are there. How this Goswamis had struggled so hard, so sacrificed, so much of difficulties they underwent, and Krishna and Radharani used to respond to them, and they have found out all the lost holy places and excavated the holy places and built temples, and for us to now go and meet them. I think so. Government of India should really they should make some big exhibition or something of or something for the Goswamis because they have brought about the whole economics of Vrindavan now. If the whole Vrindavan or Mathura is so much flourishing, it's because of the devotees are going there, staying some hotels, taxes are paid, and the market is running. A lot of travels agent are being benefited, and the food industry has been benefited, hotel industry has been benefited, the flower, the fruits, and everything has been benefited. Is all glories has to go to the Goswamis. Somehow the government has to take some cognizance of this, and they should make something. So having said this,
Also, so
yes,
Prabhu, also that case should be, one Prabhu, which is there in Mathura. That mosque has been built, right, Prabhu, in the place of Krishna's birth,
yeah. So
birthplace.
anyway, those
Yeah.
places
So
are
even that
there
has to
now
be
for.
cleared.
Sorry.
Even that case has to be taken care by the government of India, and it has to be cleared as soon as possible, like how Kashi and all has been done.
Yeah, but let's not worry about that. Just by building a temple, it is not that we are achieving something, but we should really connect with God. See, now Ram Mandir has built, everything is done. People have forgotten. Ram Bhakti has to increase. Well, just by building a temple, your Ram Bhakti will grow? No, just by building Ram Bhakti will not grow. But
They
by
should also
reading
practice.
scriptures. And we have to read
Yeah.
the scriptures and to develop the love by doing devotional service, serving Vaishnavas, serving Guru and Gauranga and things like that. And that's how is it right? Because Krishna was there before you coming to ISKCON, or you getting introduced to ISKCON. Krishna, it was Krishna was there in Ramakrishna Mission also. Krishna was there in Art of Living also. Krishna was there in Om Shanti, Om Shakti, whatever it is. Krishna was there. But how you got attracted to Krishna is because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shivasadi, Gaura Bhaktaranda. You're chanting. And because of that, you got an attention. Krishna was attracted to you, looking at you, and you looking at Krishna, and you got connected to Krishna. Isn't it? We
True,
became
Prabhu.
devotees of
Correct.
Krishna. It's
Yeah,
because
true,
of
Prabhu.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah, true.
So,
True, Prabhu. Agreed.
yeah, so this is very much important that the Guru and Krishna, they are the Margadarshis for us, and they will put the Bhakti Lata bija within our hearts, and it is a duty of a sadhaka to properly guard that the seed to become a plant, to become a tree, and give the fruit for the Lord's pleasure. And before that, there are a lot of weeds coming there, eating of all the nutrition of the soil, things like that. So it is our duty to not make offenses to Vaishnavas, offense to the society, offense to the. So slowly, very carefully, we should grow that Bhakti Lata Bija. So that is very important that we have to really take care of. Yes, we all should desire to have a wonderful, glorious Krishna temple in Mathura. What we can do is we can only pray to Krishna. Just like when Kamsa was there, when Shishupala was there, when Hiranyakashipu was there, when Ravana was there, and all the Rishi Munis were being suffering because their work was not happening. All their dharmika karyas were being stopped. So only what they did not do hartal. They did not go protest. They did not go to police station and give complaint. Nothing they did. They were praying very intensely, ardently, honestly, sincerely, seriously. They started praying to Krishna, praying to Narayana, and Lord Dana descended, isn't it? So our own endeavor, what we can do is we can only pray to Krishna and only spread Krishna's message to everyone. And that is how Krishna will be very much pleased, and he will appear in our hearts first, and then he'll appear in this material world to correct whatever the disturbances are there. So having said this, thank you all for your patient hearing. So next week again we'll join and we'll get to know more information about Rupa Goswami. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.